I think it's fair to say this Igor Tudor experiment is not working and needs to be stopped right now. Currently, we're in the 80th minute of the game, so if anything does happen after this video goes out, then say what you like. I do not believe Spurs will pull back 3 goals in the next 10 minutes. And frankly, I think that should be the end of Igor Tudor's reign. Now, where do we even get started? Where we have to start is in goal at the back. The big decision that all the Spurs fans have been crying for. I'd say even including myself, Vicario hasn't been the greatest this season. Of course, has saved us in certain patches, but also has cost us in a lot. And we finally saw Antonin Kinski coming into the lineup for his first Champions League game, which is a massive call. Because to be making your debut in the I can't even say it, man. That's how finished I am. In the Wanda Metropolitano, in the last 16 of the Champions League, when your team has been suffering horrific form, it's an absolutely huge call to bring him in. But you got to go out there and you've got to prove the manager correct in picking you. And within 4 minutes, Antonin Kinski, who all Spurs fans will say that is so good with his feet, tried to send the ball out, slipped, gave the ball straight to Atletico Madrid, 1-0 down. 2-0 came from another individual mistake, another slip from Mickey van der Ven, passed the ball back from Papsar, van der Ven slipped, obviously gave the ball straight to... It's been so many goals, I can't even remember the goal scorers. It might have been Julian Alvarez, I'm not 100%. However, that was then 2-0. Sorry, I'm just watching to see what's happened. And, yeah, sorry, they're just talking about some Jed Spence thing. It's just thrown it off because apparently he's tapped Tudor on the side to shake his hand. They're saying whether he's done it or not. Anyways, sorry, the third goal. Antonin Kinski, another absolute howler. Slipped or miskicked the ball. Gave the ball straight to the Atletico player. It was 3-0 within 14 minutes. Then the unthinkable happens. Of course, everyone sat at home is obviously screaming, you got to take the goalkeeper off. But the manager's actually gone and done it. 14 minutes to sub off a goalkeeper. I don't know if that's ever happened before. If you guys have seen that before, please let me know. Obviously, barring an injury, I don't think I've ever seen a goalkeeper make 2 mistakes within the first 14 minutes and get subbed off within quarter hour. So that also just proves that when we were all rinsing Thomas Frank for saying, why is he not bringing in Kinski for Vicario? Vicario's rubbish. Maybe Thomas Frank just saw, this guy's not going to save you. And clearly, the manager's decision backfired. And even the manager realized he got it wrong by subbing him off in 15 minutes. That's just another player that's really going to be lost by this manager already. You feel for Kinski, but them sort of things can absolutely end your career. Of course, he's still young, and I'd like to hope he comes back from it, but them things there, they scar you for life. And then it then went to 4-0. Obviously, Vicario made actually a good save. They scored the rebound from the good save. Was over the line, was 4-0. Could have been anything. Sorry, Romero's just been booked. Are you surprised? Pedro Porro then made it 4-1 before half-time. Thinking maybe there's a chance we come out second half. We'll create a few chances. Richarlison should have scored straight away. I think 10, 15 seconds later, Alvarez is up the other side of the pitch, making it 5-1. Dom Solanke capitalized on a Jan Oblak error to make it 5-2. But I'm not the type of guy that likes to go too quickly on managers because I always believe managers need time. However, Igor Tudor, this shit is not working. This shit is definitely not working. In the Premier League, he's lost his first 3 games. I believe he's the first manager at Tottenham to lose their first 3 games. Champions League, he's lost a game heavily as well. We were told, I know individual mistakes, but we were told he was going to make us play attacking football. We're just getting absolutely peppered, and I don't really see anything of the like. Um, he's clearly lost a lot of the players because you're seeing him coming off the bench. You're not even talking to him. Players like Xavi Simons, you'd think he'd rely on him, and he's not getting minutes there. So is there something more that we got to read into that? Have they fallen out with each other there? The only problem is I just don't know what manager comes in. Probably gonna have to be Ryan Mason. I know a lot of people say get Harry Redknapp in. Come on, guys, let's be serious. Harry Redknapp is too old, and he has not done the like of a job like this in a long, long time. His last job was at Birmingham as well, and he absolutely done awful there as well. But one thing I am certain of is Igor Tudor needs to be gone. If maybe just leave him in Spain tonight. If not in Spain, just pay for his journey, because that way he hasn't even got to worry about all the embassy stuff, because he's got an Italian passport, Croatian passport anyway. So it'd be easier for him to just go back to Croatia via Spain, and he doesn't have to come back into England. Do not bring that man back to the club tonight. Just cut the losses. Personally, they should have been cut at halftime anyway. So maybe just let him go on his own business after this game. Get him a little cab or whatever, buy him a hotel in Madrid, let him stay the night, let him have a little holiday. This man should not come back to the club. He should not be at the club tomorrow morning, and I think he should be sacked tonight. But Spurs, we're in some serious troubles. We're actually in serious troubles. The one saving grace that we've had in 2026 is that we've won 2 Champions League games, and we thought, okay, maybe this is a welcome distraction. Of course, I hear that Spurs do need to focus on the Premier League because that is their bread and butter. However, coming to Atletico Madrid and getting absolutely peppered, I think it just shows. Wait, they're in again. Is it? It's a foul. It's a foul. But yeah, there was at some stage of the night where it could have been any scoreline. We've done well to maybe keep it 5-2. But yeah, there was one stage of that first half where you're looking, thinking this could be 10. I don't really know what to say. I can't be bothered to watch this team anymore. Of course, I'm going to watch them, but I can't be bothered to watch them anymore. Hence why I'm doing this before the full-time whistle, because, yeah, frankly, I can't be bothered with this team. We're in serious issues, and Igor Tudor clearly is not the man to help us get out of these issues. You guys let me know in the comments who maybe you guys would bring in. I don't know, but I thought when Thomas Frank got sacked, I was thinking it doesn't matter what manager comes in because it can't be any worse than it was. In the words of Mick McCarthy, oh, it can. And I'm going to leave you there with that. Guys, peace and love. It's the 89th minute anyway, so whatever happens now is a bonus. It wouldn't surprise me if Atletico go and get another one. But, yeah, whatever. I'm off now because I'm going to go to bed. Forget this team. Can't ruin my night once again. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that. And we'll be back, of course, on the weekend to review the Liverpool game, which could be another absolute... I'm not going to use the word I was going to use, but that. Peace and love.